think my skin color is exact same as those curtains behind me. Okay, whatever. That'll work. Um, I don't know. I just find that funny. I think some people get all bent out of shape when they can't do everything perfect or everything the ideal way, especially when it comes to health and fitness, particularly diet. I mean, look, you're not always going to be able to do it perfectly. You're not always going to be able to hit your numbers in the most ideal manner. I'm very big on macronutrients. As people who know me know, I like to have a certain amount of proteins, carbs, and fats every single day. It just makes everything better and smoother, and progress in the gym just comes along so much better. Whether you're looking to gain strength, gain muscle, lose fat, whatever it is, when you really control your macros and you dial those in, everything's easier. But sometimes it's not always going to work out like that. For instance, where I'm at now, I am in Siem Reap, Cambodia. I'll be spending the next year or so traveling all around Southeast Asia, living like a warrior monk. And the food here is healthy. It's perfectly fine. You know, but I can't even read, I haven't learned to read the language of what a protein, carbohydrate, and fat is in a lot of these foods that are around here. You go to the grocery store, and yeah, you don't have the selection that you would have in the United States. But you can make do. You can still get pretty dang close to whatever you need to do. It's not that difficult. Is it going to be perfect every day? No. And that's fine. And you're going to be okay. It's not really going to matter in the long run. But some people, when they can't do everything in the ideal way, they just fly off the rails. Like, oh, I can't have my perfect meal. I might as well have cheesecake and hot dogs for dinner. That's going to help things. No, you don't have to fly off the rails. Not that it's not nice to have some cheesecake and hot dogs or whatever. But, you know, you just got to stay in the game. Stay in the ballpark. Even when I'm traveling, even when I'm flying overseas. To get to Southeast Asia, I had a 16 and a half hour flight from Seattle to Singapore. I still kept things in the ballpark, and it wasn't that hard because I know what to do. A lot of people just don't really know what to do, and they don't take the time to educate themselves on how to follow a decent diet, because honestly, everybody on the planet should be educated on basic nutrition and macronutrient ratios. That would solve so many of our problems. We would have such a healthier human population, especially in the US or America, because we're all messed up. It's unreal. I was a long haul truck driver in the US, and you know, people are just completely lost. I mean, just way off the rails, if we're going to keep going with that theme of being off the rails. You know, especially in trucking. I mean, most guys are just, their health is just not even a factor in anything they do. And it's kind of sad to see, because life is so much better when you're fit and healthy. You don't have to be trying to take things to the level I'm taking things. I'm trying to be a fairly high level athlete for my age range. 48 years old, still in great shape, but I want to be better. I want to be in athletic physical condition. I want to be capable of the things I used to do in my mid 30s. And I think I am. I'm getting pretty close, and things are going well. But to do that, I don't have to have the perfect diet all the time. You know, here in Cambodia, the food's generally healthy, like I was saying before. You know what? You got chicken, beef, fish, rice, and vegetables. That's most of your meals that you're going to be eating. That's plenty okay. However, they use a lot of sauces and oils that they cook stuff in, but I'm not really quite sure how many calories or how much fat and oils is all, and sugars that are in some of these sauces that they use too. I don't know how much that all adds in there, but I don't worry about it too much either. It's not making me feel any worse. It's not making me low energy. I still got energy to do my workouts every day, mostly twice a day. Like I was saying in the video the other time, I'm working out generally twice a day now. about a half hour in the mornings and about another half hour, 45 minutes in the afternoons. And it's going fine. I'm making good progress. And I'm not even really sure how many grams of protein I'm getting every day. Usually I aim for about 180, 190. I'm probably 150, 160. And so far it's doing fine. I think I might be getting a little bit leaner, but I don't really know. Like I said, I can't really track things too meticulous right now because I'm always on the go. I change location every 3 or 4 days. And I travel light, really light. I have one messenger backpack. It's about half full. I have about 2 changes of clothes, my iPad, my phone, a charging cable, and my freaking hygiene gear. That's all I carry with me. I carry about 8 pounds worth of stuff. That's everything I own. So I travel real light. And in order to do that, I'm not carrying about a bunch of stuff to have for every eventuality that I may have. I kind of have to just piece things together as I go, and you can make it work if you know what you're doing. I still just prioritize hydration and getting enough protein every day. As long as I can do that, I'm going to be fine. Am I going to be able to dial things in and get super shredded 6-pack abs? Probably not, but my abs aren't disappearing. Not that I really care that much anyways, but they're nice to have. But, I guess the point I'm trying to make is don't go off the rails just because you can't do everything perfect every single day. Especially for traveling. There's 2 ways you can do things. You can be really dialed in, and if you're able to do that and you have a good reason to do that, do it. It's a great thing to do. It's a great skill to have. I have that skill. I can do that whenever I want, for the most part. If I was going to do that here, it would take more than I'm used to, which would be fine. But right now, I don't have the need for that. I'm getting stronger every day. Everything's getting better. And that's really what I want right now. I'm not blowing up. I'm not becoming a big old fat truck driver again like I was, last year. Yeah, I got kind of fat. But, it's fine. Guys, do what you can the best you can whenever you can. If you can do that and you can stay consistent doing that, you're going to do good. You're going to do really good. Anywhere from really good to completely, totally excellent. Anyhow, I'm still getting distracted by the color of those drapes and the color of my skin matching so well. But that's it for now, everybody. We'll talk later.